brother Marines. We have returned again. Today, this day, Tuesday, which is the day that we are now here. Today, this day, which we will call this day. So it's kind of like a Thursday, but it's not. It's like a Tuesday. So it's the second day in, but not the second day off. You see how that is? And it both start with T. That's right. Conspiracy? I think not. I'm Slathe the Space Marine, and welcome to the stream. Ugh, keeping that up for way too long would be just brutal. So, we are back for another hobby hangout streamaganza. We're gonna paint some models. Stream extravaganza. Okay, I can't do it. So, we got 5 Assault Marines on the table. Got our trusty GW Citadel brand starter brush that we would get in the paint set that has been taped back together because you just gotta use it. You gotta use it until it's dead, until it has no more life left in it, and then you keep it around for, was that, sentimental reasons? I don't know. You're wondering when I was gonna stream again? Well, yeah, we all have these. We all make mistakes. You look like you did. Did you do something with your hair? No. I didn't do anything at all with it. I suppose it's just kind of the hair that it is. It's just the way that it goes. It's the way the hair flows. That's right. You just hit the donkey on the nose until you're bros. That's right. So we're going to just loosen up the paint bristles here. We're going to have 5 models on the table. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a short stream tonight or a regular stream. Or a regular or unleaded. I'm not sure what kind of stream we'll be having this evening. You look good is what I meant to say. Thank you, Jackala. Thank you, Jackala, very much for this very needed compliment. No homo. Okay, thank you for that one, Jackala. That's Jackala 1, everyone. Jackala 1. You know, hitting it hard from the bleachers. He's just sitting there like, alright, you look pretty good. Just saying. It's like, okay. Okay. I'm just telling you, man. You know, just man to man. That's how it is. So we'll get a Chaos Black or Abaddon Black onto the pellet. We'll be doing our painting. But we'll be needing to be having the model to be complete. We are going to be wanting to be using the Citadel how you say the bot brush. We will be needing it for our model, and we will be applying this paint to the model, and we will with our brush we will be painting it, because that is what we are be doing here today. So and many parts of this model are in an old pattern, so how I would be painting it in how I would be painting it today. So with this bolt pistol, I will be painting the silver panel on the side, because I would, in my modern paint scheme, how you say, paint pattern, that I would not be having the the silver on the side panel. That part would be in black. A little chapter brothers. You know, it's possible that many people forgot, but you know what? There's also a good chance, Jackler, that there's a good amount of people that are, let's say, aware of the streams, or that are into 40K, that are also in time zones where it's actually kind of inconvenient. Like, it's unfortunate just because, you know, I've got my day job, you know, responsibilities. If I could be doing, you know, day streams, if I was doing YouTube streams, sort of thing, like monetized YouTube streams, full time, and, you know, if I could switch over from my day job to doing YouTube, which, I mean, that sounds like that would be a lot, but I mean, if I was doing streams for like 8 hours or more, and that was somehow replacing my day job, it would be during hours that would be a lot more convenient for a lot of people, but at the same time, it would also be overlapping and somewhat during hours that would be competing in a way with other YouTubers that are maybe have a little bit more attention, a little bit more pizzazz. They got the neon lights and stuff, and the crowds that are all around. So, you know, sometimes it's hard to be the guy with the one-man band setup, you know, like it's hard to hear your harmonica over the sound blasters that they got. Sound blasters. See, I don't even think that makes any sense. I mean, if we were using like an old computer with like Windows 3.1, maybe that would make sense. You know, if we were like trying to install like Sid Meier's Civilization, and you know, because we really, really, really wanted to watch a bunch of square tiles with like horsemen run across a board. Hello, Byron. Hello, brother. And yes, you're in the wrong time zone. Just us. Just you, us, and move to the UK. Join us. Wow, I can read this evening. Join us and move to the UK. I thought about that at one point. I had some interest in moving to the UK, but that shortly, that interest kind of shortly died after. Oh well. Honor demands they stop and watch Slathe the Space Marine. Honor demands it, you say, hey? Well, that's very, very, is that noble? No, is that very regal? It's very something. Can't quite, give the defining word to it. But if I hadn't, I probably should have put... I should probably set it up so it does it automatically. I don't know how to do that. I need to set it up for the Discord, which also needs a little bit of work, to be fair. I need to set it up so that way the Discord just makes an announcement or makes a post, so that way when I make the video or do the stream or whatever, there's the kind of the ping in there. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, ads, how's it going? How is your evening? Actually, evening? This would be quite into the night. This is the rhythm of the night. All night. Oh yeah. Oh, another red belt person. Well, that person's gonna need to get some fixins'. So this guy's gonna need to be pulled aside, and he's gonna need to be taught a thing or two at one point. When we're done doing what Diddy didn't do, we are, which is nothing, by the way. Then we have a few branches of options to work on some different things. UK, EU, cringe, disgusting. Oh, Jackler. Oh, Jackler. It is definitely not kick further. It is cringe. But we tonight, as I mentioned earlier, because I may be just a simple country space marine with a speech impediment. You know, who I used to be an old prospector before they inducted me into the Adeptus Astartes. That's what they called it back in my day. They didn't have any of this Primaris, tomato stuff. They weren't coming at you with a different named squad every week. I can barely keep up with all of my codex teachings as it is, but now I have to learn how to use 15 different variants of power armor just to be a space marine. It used to just be you put on your armor and you had a bolter and you just went at the enemy. But now you have to know how to use the Phobos and the Gravos and the Tacticos and the Ultimos, the Navos, the Nitros. You have to use Vamos and Octos, all the various variants of the power armor, to be able to even be a space marine in the current age and era. It's just too much for a simple country space marine as myself. I don't know if my heart can take it. But fortunately, the Emperor gave me a second heart, and that's how I am able to be able to take it. Because I'm just a simple country space marine. Oh no, what's happening? At one point, I will probably have to take apart my headphones because it seems that the speaker on this one is rattled loose, which is always nice because that means that anytime I move my head, now it's gonna rattle. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome and definitely not gonna be distracting. It's not going to be a metal object very close to my ear that will rattle if I... Oh, wait. Did it fix? No, it most definitely did not fix. So, I will have to move my head only on, I think, is that the Y-axis? Oh no, what is the back and forward axis? Oh, and now I'm stuck in that voice. What's the back and forward axis? As you're able to, as a simple country space marine. I might have to go back to watching Ozarks. I have no idea what Ozarks is. We only had tactical marines. Oh wait, just got in bed. Gonna have you on in the background. Okay, solid. Lurkers are always welcome, ads. I'm really getting stuck into that voice. I'm gonna have to stop doing that voice. Stop doing it. If you just do another voice, then you'll be free of it. Ah, yes. If you want to be free of a different voice like that simple country prospector,
then all you need to do is be me. That's right. Yes, the Prince of all Saiyan warriors. That's right. I'm back, baby. And I will be back and I will return as a ninja in Final Fantasy. That's right. I, Jack, the mage ninja wrestler who also had other various story beats, will be back. That's right, me. I will be a ninja, the greatest ninja of all of the ninjas, as well as being the Prince of all Saiyans. And I suppose I also had another role. I guess I was also, I was that wizard guy. But I digress. As the Prince of all Saiyan warriors, I will be the best, the very best, better than Kakarot, that low-class Saiyan scum.
And we had weird square pots and that were totally better, just trust me, they were. I liked the bullet paint pots, the skull white was far better. The bullet ones were... That's what I first had when I was getting into it. And really, in hindsight, and I thought this like right away, the worst part was the lid. Because the lid on that one was a screw off. So you'd be shaking your paint, and I guess like in hindsight, I guess like what you'd have to shake it and then let it sit for a second, which kind of defeats some of the point of shaking it. I mean, but either way, then you would have paint like always get into the grooves of the screw on top. So then it was doomed to be clogged with paint. The thing, like the bullet paint pot was absolute trash in hindsight. Like absolute hot garbage. Like shoot that thing with a bullet. Like it deserves it. That thing was the worst thing ever. And well, maybe not ever. There's probably, there's probably things historically and maybe, cosmically that have been worse than that, but only slightly. And like for a new hobbyist, that thing's a death trap. That thing is a trap. Because you're gonna end up spilling your paint or something. And then with like the inks and the washes, I mean, don't even joke on that one. I mean, like really, like what were they thinking? Like you'd have to keep the thing open the entire time, and then which would like more often than not lead to the paint pot tipping over. And if you can imagine, with a paint, it might be rescuable. You might be rescuable on that one because of the viscosity of the paint. But with a wash or an ink or something like that, you're not going to have that time, that grace period to be able to go, oh, I can pick it back up. It's done. It is done. Like, you are not going to be able to rescue that one in the slightest. It is not going to happen. And like, I don't know. I would say the best one, I honestly think it's the one that we have right now. As long as, if you're new to using that kind of paint pot, let's say, let's say you're at like a Games Workshop and you're buying some Citadel paint. I mean, this is not an impossible scenario to imagine somebody being. It would, if the store manager doesn't know, it might be nice for them just to ask, have you used one of these paints before? And then just to let them know about, you might want to remove this tiny piece of the lid here. This little peg on the back, you might want to do that. And then just kind of show how to use it, and then you just go, this is how to This is how you retrieve your paint from the pot. And just to let them know. I mean, you know, who knows? I mean, sometimes people are, you know, they can figure this out for themselves. Some people are, you know, they're grown-ups. They can figure it out. I think the drying time on the 90s paints was longer, making them easier to work with, but my memory might be deceiving me. You know, it's possible. I mean, you can get the same paint available from Coat d'Arms. Like the paint, I don't know, paint publisher? The paint producer that made the Citadel paint, or like the same formula, or I don't know how to phrase it, because I'm not exactly sure of how it was exactly, but if you want the same paints as back in like the 90s and maybe even earlier, then you're gonna want to order Coat d'Arms paints, because that's going to be essentially that range of paints. And it's going to have, like, if you want like the old Goblin Green, it's gonna have the old Goblin Green. If you want like the old colors and you really want to have those, let's say you would want to order Coat d'Arms, or order or find Coat d'Arms paints. Because the current paint line available to Citadel is not the same as it was then. It's slightly different, so you wouldn't really get the same effect as you would have if you were using, you know, the old paints. So if you want to have like a classic mini or something like that, and you want to have like the right colors that would have had back in like the 80s and 90s and stuff, then you'd be wanting to use the Coat d'Arms paints. But if you don't really care so much on that one, then like the current range of Citadel paints, there's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. They're fine paints. I use them. I use mostly Citadel paints, but likely I do that just because of the convenience of what I have around me for getting hobby supplies. Although there are a few Vallejo paints that I feel like I couldn't really do without, and I would need to replace them once they finally bit the bucket, and you know, I would want to have those colors still, and I would want to have like those specific colors, not like a similar color. I didn't know that thing, so I might have to try that. See the difference? I've got a scale in Vallejo now. Yeah, Vallejo paints are another one that I would probably lean to as my go-to, which once again, not an uncommon practice, where Citadel and Vallejo would be kind of my main two paint products, sort of that I would want to lean towards, just because of the range, for the convenience, and just with, I guess, the history that's built up with my my painting experience. So what I've learned and how, with what colors and how to use what, where, and why and how, sort of thing. So rather than start from scratch with just one or the other, it's a mix of both has a nice effect. I find that the Citadel range has a nice set of different technical paints, which I think those are really nice. The technical paints are something I've been enjoying trying out in the different opportunities that I've had. Some of this looks like it's not been dusted. Have I not dusted these guys? I gotta be careful. I don't want this guy to fall off the base. Oh no. Oh, what a nightmare that was the last time. Where it's like, no, he came off the base. No. Okay. So let's get a little bit more paint on the palette here. Oh, that's so annoying. fix this. Here. Gotta take this part off of here. Going in. I'm going in. Let's see if I can fix this. Now I should, considering this is an electronic, I should probably unplug it for like opening it up and messing around with it on the inside. But how would that be fun for the stream? Right? I mean, like, a little mild electrocution never hurt anybody. Does it not come off on this side? No! It must. It must come off on this side. Interested to see the reviews on Duncan's new stuff. Golden Demon Trevarian is saying the army... Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't want to have to get another headset. Do I have to go get a new headset? This sucks. Oh, that's not coming apart. But then why is there... Wait, is there even screws on this side? No, there's not. Well, that would make sense. Why then? Because it doesn't come apart. Okay then. Okay then. Alright. Well, that's how that cookie crumbles. Well then. Ah, no. That's not good. Can you hear that? Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. This isn't good. What do you think? Do you think, because if the headset's, you know, like damaged like this, am I gonna have to call it here? What do you think? Jackler, what do you think? Leave us up to Jackler. Jackler will call it. If the headset's broken, you think we gotta end the stream here? I gotta run over to the store and get a new headset. Reschedule. Because, I mean, like, I could leave the stream on, but then it would just be a stream without anything going on, and I would, you know, that wouldn't really be good, would it? I mean, what do we think? What do we think? Everything sounds fine? Everything sounds fine. Except for this thing in my ear. It just keeps going like ding. I'm gonna have to replace it either way. Why? I mean, like, that's brutal. That's brutal. That is not Slathe approved. That is not Slathe approved. I'm gonna have to get a new headset. This is bullshit. We can continue. You can grin and bear it. Oh. Is this like the secret of the Brazilian arts of jiu-jitsu? Wait, if Brazil has jiu-jitsu, is that why Argentina speaks Spanish? We can continue. We can continue. We can continue. Is the headset making a buzzing noise now? Are we getting a big buzz? Because I'm seeing some kind of noise on the, some kind of noise or feedback that's going on there from the microphone. The secret is pain. There is only pain in this dojo. Oh, that reminds me. Now that you say dojo, I'm a good portion through editing together the rematch, or whatever I'm going to title it, which is going to be the Cobra Kai Karate Kid Valrak versus Slathe Episode 3 Season Story Arc Finale. So don't miss it. It's going to have ups and downs, lefts and rights. And then it's also going to have A, B, and start. And then you'll get 30 lives. That might also be the Konami code, but that's just a coincidence. So I wouldn't think too much about that one. I wouldn't worry about that one too much. You know what I would worry about? Well, considering I'm me, I would worry about how I have to go to the store later tonight and get a new headset. That's what I would worry about. Because that is bullshit. That's what that is. That's what I'm telling you right here. It's bullshit. It's not cool. I don't like it. Or, I mean, which one do I get, though? Do I want to get... I could just get the headset, because I know that they've got a few of them there. I could just get one that, like, just replaces this one, because there's ones that are identical to this one at the store. I think there's one that's just like a microphone. But that might kind of suck. Because these seem to work. But I wouldn't know about if the other one works or not. To the extent that I would want this one to. So, proven reliability versus a maybe, you know. I'll probably go with the tried and true. Get some ideas from the audience. I don't know what that was. I think that was me, like, making fun of myself. I don't know what that was. I was just making noises. Shit. That was the worst. Gosh, Pete. That's the thing. Sooner or later, we all find ourselves being goofy. Yuck. See, now you're goofy too. Sooner or later, we're all goofy on this side of the curve. Count Mayata, or some traveled from Japan to Brazil and taught jiu-jitsu to the Gracies, and that is the origin of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I believe. I was thinking of making a new video myself. Slathe hits the bong too hard and dies. Sounds awesome. Can't wait to check it out. Jackler1, everybody. Jackler1 and his video. He's gonna make a video where I die. We're gonna make sure to check it out on his channel. Cause if you wanna see me die, I guess that's Jackler1. Jackler1, it's got the most. Jackler1 is the YouTube channel with the most content where Slathe the Space Marine dies. Sometimes Slathe the Space Marine even kills Slathe the Space Marine, because only Slathe the Space Marine could kill Slathe the Space Marine. It requires a Slathe the Space Marine to be able to kill and defeat and destroy a Slathe the Space Marine, as depicted on Jackler1's channel. So check out Jackler1's content on Jackler1's channel, Jackler1, where you can see Jackler1 and his content, of which he has made me die several times, various ways, mostly to myself. So, check that out on Jackler's channel, where he makes some pretty funny memes. He roasts me pretty good. So, you know, if you're wanting to just watch somebody make fun of me, then go check out Jackler's channel. It's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty good stuff. I would actually. I've enjoyed a few of them. There's one where there's like a computer virus, and then this picture of me comes up. There's one where I travel back in time. I don't want to leave too many spoilers on these things, because some of them are pretty short. So of course I would want to leave the maximum effect of the ha-has. So that way you could, you know, chortle, perhaps, even scoff. It was Slathe from the future who killed past Slathe. Now do you feel... Why would you feel bad, Jackler? You've made a series of videos where you've made me kill myself. Or die. Or something. You've made a series of videos where you've made me kill myself. Why would you feel bad? It's okay, man. It's okay. It's pretty funny stuff. Oh, this is the awesome action part, isn't it? I can only report or block post the link to your channel, Jack. Oh, man. Jackler's cool, though. So yeah, this guy needs to go set aside because of his weird belt thing that he has that whole belt issue with. And you know what? These little back straps. Those are probably going to get done up with some silver later on. And those look like they were done really fast and loose. There's a really thin coat there that doesn't really amount to really much of anything on the back of that one there. So, we'll just add another one. We'll add another thin coat that doesn't really amount to anything. Ha ha ha! That's right, it's thinking with your brain and your mind and your thoughts and your noggin. It's using your head. Okay, so that's 2 of them. We're at about 43 minutes. And I need to pee. I need to pee. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna be back. I need to replace this headset at one point, because this is going to just that is gonna drive me nuts. And I can't even open this thing up to. It's bullshit. So I'm gonna have to go to the store. Oh, wait, what time does the store close or open? I need to find out. I need to find out right now, live, on stream. I need to find out what time I have to be able to go to the store till, so that way, you know, if I have to close the stream up early, well, that's what we might have to do. Let's see. It closes at 9. Oh, so I have like an hour. So I might have to end the stream early anyway. Well, we'll be right back. Bring the camera with you and give us a walkthrough of downtown Winnipeg at 3 a.m. The camera that's plugged into my computer. I'm not bringing my computer with me, and also the computer is plugged into my internet, let's just say. So, not really doing that, Jacqueline. Not really doing that. Not really doing that. It's not happening. No. No. Nah, brah. Nah. 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 Not happening. So yeah, probably not going to get too much painting more. I mean, well, definitely not going to get much more painting done, because we're going to turn off the painting part of the stream, because I really want to replace this now, because that sucks. So now I'm really just figuring out, so am I just going to get another one of these? Because that's probably the simplest approach, just get another one of this, because then the sound quality doesn't change. Then if I'm on like chats and stuff, the sound's in the headset and it's not coming out this way, right? Like most bestest this probably, right? But there's also a Bluetooth version. I don't know, does that come with something? Do I need something for that? How does that work? How does the Bluetooth headset work? And does that suck? Is a Bluetooth headset better than a corded one? Fuck if I know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's better. But I know I need to get a new headset, because otherwise it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. That's what I can tell you. It's what I can tell you for sure. So what I'm going to do is just noticed, why does Slathe the Space Marine have T-Rex arms in the live action wait screen? That's right, yeah. Because Slathe secretly likes Lizard Man. No. Far from it. That's gonna be annoying. I can't fix it. Oh, hold on, just pour glue in there. Bleh. He's a paraplegic. But the real answer to that one is that during the time of those video shoots, I didn't have padding in the shoulder pads, so the shoulder pads would just hang down. I have like a padding setup for the shoulders now. They need to be reinstalled into the pauldrons, so that way there's actually a piece pressing against my shoulder. So when I raise my arm, it raises the pauldron, and that way the pauldron's a little bit cocked at an angle. It's a little bit popped out already because of that. So yeah, the problem really is that the pauldrons are just hanging straight down, which just hides the arms completely. It makes it so you only see about maybe the arm from about like this much. You see about that much up, so it's like little baby arms. It looks like, yeah, it's not a great look. It's not a great look without the inside pad. So that's something. The actual suit has a lot of maintenance issues at the moment that needs to get addressed. So new suit footage, new suit ups, not as likely for the moment. I need to replace some parts, some technical parts to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just need to replace some technical parts and fix some of the internals. Marbles, the internals. So yeah, I'm just gonna. There's a lot of stuff to repair on that. So that's not good. That's a nightmare. I'm not gonna do an hour with that thing rattling around, and I'm not gonna do much without that thing rattling around. So yeah, I'm thinking. I guess I'll just get another one of these because then it will have the same sound quality, and likely maybe the buzzing will go. You know, lots of things with the headset. Because yeah, I think there was like a microphone headset, which that could be useful. That could be nice. I don't know. Anybody, like, what kind of setup would I want to get? Do I want to get a microphone? Do I want to get a headset? I'm thinking headset. Or then if I get a headset, do I get the wired one or do I get the Neapolitan ice cream with all the different flavors of your chocolate, cherry, strawberry? That's what I meant to say, and the other one, ultramarines. And so, I declare on this Amaranth Blade, the crusade against the weakness, this headset. I will cast out the weakness, this headset. I will get another headset. Not this one, because this is the old one that's broken. And then with that, my brothers, we will live forever. Headset wired. Alright, because what's the problem with Bluetooth? It's gonna probably lag out or lag in. It's gonna problems with the connection and all the different things. It's gonna be problematic. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna have the functionality that we're gonna be needing. Chocolate vanilla swirl with sprinkles. That's right, we need the vanilla swirl with sprinkles. That's right. You need the vanilla swirl with all of the sprinkles, and you need it in there, and you need it now, you need it right now. You need it left, right, center. You need it like orange and brown and purple and gold. You need all of those together in like a condensed sandwich form that you've swirled into a Splenda type swirly fucking milkshake, right? Where you're putting in a little bit of root beer, so now it's a milkshake and an ice cream float. But with that, that's where. How will you carry the headset back from the store with those T-Rex arms? No problem. With Bluetooth, it's purely up to you. Oh, I am regretting unbanning the word T-Rex. Oh, wow. Because, yeah. I see. At one point, I had that word Black Ops. That's right. You couldn't use it. You couldn't use that word. But Byron here is taking full advantage of that. So let's see. We're going to have to go over here. We're going to add a piece here. So that way we can wrap up the show appropriately on a nice high note. That's what we're gonna do. So here we go.
Brother Marines, what you are about to witness is a storyboard and not a completed project. But their stagnation has left our brotherhood weak and helpless. It was with our hand that we purged ourselves of weakness, shed ourselves of it, and shall tolerate it no more. It is on this amaranth blade that I vow to strike down weakness and return our brotherhood to its former glory. Damned. They damned themselves. But we are going to live forever.
I see by the clock that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. So long, farewell, and be good, stay well, stay well, relax, take care, stay warm, goodbye till when we meet again.